Welcome to RV and Travel Adventures. My name is Jesus Manuel Menegarza. I'm at the Lazy Palms Ranch RV Resort, which has seen better days. It's definitely in decline. It's a very affordable option. You go a bit closer to Edinburgh, you get some really nice resorts with actual pools that are in good shape, and etc., etc., etc. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my travel trailer, which is a Rockwood Mini-Lite 2205S. I like it. I bought it, I think in December 21. I got it for 25 grand. It was a 2022 model, and I really liked it. It was affordable, 25 grand. Typically, they were on the market for about 35, thousand bucks. I got a discount because I know I was doing, reviews. I've actually seen the invoices of a lot of these travel trailers, and I understand they're marked up 40, 45, and in some cases 50%. They actually gave the sheets. I actually opened one RV and I go, they were just shipped in from Indiana to Texas, and I looked at it and I go, oh, this is the suggested MSRP, $40,000. This is how much you're buying it for, $20,000. Vaguely, those are the numbers I just wanted to share with you, okay? So, definitely some serious markup in these units here. What do I like about my travel trailer? First of all, the price. I can afford 25 grand. I cannot afford 100 grand. I cannot afford 200 grand, but I can afford $25,000. So, for the previous 2-3 years, I saved up my cash so I can buy this RV. Just plop down the cash. So I went to the dealership, paid 25 grand for it, plus 700 bucks for the equalizer 10,000 pound hitch. So I was out the door and ready to RV. I'm towing it with my 2016 Chevy Colorado that can tow 7,000 pounds. This thing dry weighs 5,100 pounds. Loaded up, it's close to 6,000 pounds. On the way here from Fort Worth, I stopped off at Hallettsville, and then from Hallettsville I came here to Edinburgh, Texas. And one thing I did notice, my truck, in this rare situation where it's super, super, super windy in Texas. It's been windy in Texas, but not this windy. My travel trailer was going like this, to the point where I could go 75, but I wasn't going 70. I wasn't even going 65. I was barely going 55. And in some situations, 50, maybe 65 sometimes. I had to moderate my behaviors, my speed, because if I went faster, in one situation, I almost elevated. I felt like I was going to go flying. And you do not want to go flying in a travel trailer. It's not built for it, just to be honest with you, okay? So the main reason to buy a travel trailer is they're affordable. And you can tow it, if you have a truck, you can tow it with a truck. That's the main reason. Before I bought this, I was doing some RVing in this truck. I parked it. I would go like Red River and do some truck bed camping. So when I went down the road getting 25 miles a gallon, I wasn't towing anything. When I tow this, I get 8, 9, 10 miles a gallon. So it was a very efficient way to go camping. My wife and I would put 2 pads back there and sleep in the back of the cab, and we would call it good. We had great times camping. We also had a little tent we put on the side and put some odds and ends in there and stuff like that. The main reason I didn't want to continue doing truck bed camping is because I wanted a toilet. I wanted a bigger bed. I wanted a stovetop. I wanted a refrigerator, and I wanted air conditioning. The temperature outside, if it was 30 degrees, was 30 degrees inside that cab. If it was 125 outside, it's 125 inside that cab, okay? Which isn't good. Situation, I'm at Red River Campground, and in the middle of the night, I would take out my flashlight and go to the toilet, the toilet over there, about 100 feet away. Now we'll go to the toilet. One night, I went there and I go, what a mess. The people next door having a good time. They're partying, getting drunk, making a lot of racket late in the night. And I went there and somebody had absolutely explosive diarrhea and didn't clean up after themselves. They were inconsiderate. They were not nice people. They were not, pleasant people that were friendly and nice and considerate and all that, all kinds of adjectives. So I wanted to go to the toilet. I had to go to the toilet. I couldn't poop on the ground or inside the cab of my truck, so I had to go there. So I went back, got some paper towels, cleaned up their mess because they wouldn't clean up their mess, and I cleaned up their mess, and so I can sit on a space and poop in the pit toilet. So that sort of said, I do not like that. I want something with my own toilet in my own RV. And I started saving money after that point. I said, I'm just going to get a travel trailer, a small travel trailer, not the best travel trailer, not the most luxurious travel trailer, it's a modest travel trailer. So B plus is what I would like, mainly for several reasons. I could, a B plus, a 24-foot, 25-foot, motorhome is easy to maneuver, powerful, and I can go practically everywhere that I want to go. I can't go off road, I can't go over boulders, I can't go down those circuitous paths in the middle of nowhere, down a dirt road that who knows what it's going to be like. I can't ford rivers with it. But I can go off on a gravel road, a rutted road, and it should be no problems, okay? That's what I would like. Oops, excuse me. That's what I would like, a B plus, small B plus. There's manufacturers by Thor, Jayco, all the different manufacturers. Of course, you get different qualities of B pluses, different qualities of cabinetry. The main issues I've had with this one is the cabinetry was poorly constructed. They didn't even, some of the cabinets were out like that, weren't even supported in the back. I actually had to build supports in the back, because, as I went over railroad tracks at 25, 35 miles an hour, the drawers would fly out. So I replaced most of the glides, the slides, and I re-supported the cabinets, and I've done a lot of stuff like that. Cabinetry in this Rockwood Mini Lite, I give a solid D, okay? Again, if I bought a B plus, maybe I would get cabinets that are D also. And if you buy any sort of travel trailer, affordable travel trailer, or affordable B plus even, affordable C, make sure to pull out the drawers and check for the supports. Make sure everything's actually screwed and glued, and then maybe even add some more extra supports. Hopefully you can do a good job of DIY. So again, the main reason to buy an affordable $25,000, now $35,000 travel trailer is, again, it's affordable, and typically you can tow it with what you have, a truck. Okay, that's it. If you want an entry-level Class C, those go for about $80,000, $100,000. An entry-level Class B plus, those usually go for $115,000, $130,000, and the very nice ones go for over $200,000. Rather expensive. So 25 to 75 to 125. There is a difference in price points. I would love to buy an expensive motorhome, but my wife says, hey, we're going to be moving to California in about a year and a half, maybe 2 years for sure. And that $125,000 would make a nice addition to the payment when we buy the house cash. Buy it this much. If we can add 125, maybe we can get a little better house. So, I can tow this thing, in California to the mountains. And, 50 miles here, 100 miles there, just call it good. Thanks for watching my video. This has been Asusman Wilmina Garza for RV and Travel Adventures. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic wherever you're at. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have the time, and only if you have the time, please leave your kind and friendly comments below. abajo. Again, muchísimos gracias. And we do offer memberships. Check out my membership page. You get special perks like early release of videos. You get access to those, and you get badges. Yes, you get some stinking badges. I do have a Patreon page. You go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMMGarza, and there you can become a Patreon supporter and help defray some of my costs. Patreon memberships cost $1, $2, $5 a month. Yes. Hopefully you can afford it. And if you're Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and the ilk, you can get it. You can afford $2, can't you? You can afford $2. Thank you very much. I'm at Lazy Palms Ranch RV Resort, which has seen better days. Hope you're doing fantastic. Don't forget to ring the bell for future notifications. I would greatly appreciate it. In a couple days, I'll be headed to Hallettsville to go do some camping over there. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.